Oh my God.
Well, alrighty, so since my mini Kraton decided it can't handle 5 jumps without blowing out the shocks, I needed a replacement to have some fun with. So I got another 16 scale from UDIRC. This is the 1610 Pro, not the S edition. I did the S and I did the 1611, but I did not do the middle child, the Pro. Now this truck got to me pretty much overnight from Amazon, which is kind of amazing. But I can't stress enough the importance of buying from a local hobby shop if you know they have something that you need. So support your local hobby shop. They are small businesses and they need your support. It's funny, I'm saying that as I'm unboxing something from Amazon, but yeah. If I can get these from my local hobby store, I would. But UDIRC, lifelong support guaranteed. Little checker flag. We got the blue, it also comes in red, and the black one is the 1610S. And just like that, this thing's out the box. I put some decals on it and it is looking nice. I got the 3 amigos lined up here because apparently there's some confusion and I wanted to clear it up kind of because usually people get these two confused, not this one. But this is your base model 1611. Then you have your 1610 Pro. I know since it's called Pro, it should be the top tier, but it's not. Pro is the middle tier. It's brushless, 30 to 40 miles an hour. And then you have your 1610S. S stands for steroids. I just made that up, but yeah, that's what I think it stands for. This truck right here is not for the normal RC driver. It's very hard to handle and it's very fast. So keep that in mind. Most people should opt for this. But if you like your cars to be extremely powerful and extremely fast, go for this. Now, each of these cars are set up all differently. Like I said, brush. These two are brushless, but they have entirely different systems. And all 3 of these cars also have entirely different drivetrains, but they all have the same chassis. Now, here's the awesome part. You can upgrade this truck to be like this truck or like this truck because UDIRC does offer upgrade kits for this model right here. I happen to have one right here because I'll be converting this truck into a speedrun truck. So I'll be using the 60 amp kit that comes in the 1610S. I also have a programming unit for this truck when I do speedruns because I want to lower the punch settings. They also offer wide arm kits for these trucks, which are super sick. I think I'm gonna get some for this. And along with that widening kit, they also have aluminum kits. So we're gonna make it rain aluminum parts for this truck. We have hubs, control arms. This is gonna be a speedrun truck, so aluminum control arms is fine. Diff covers and shock towers, which is really good. You don't have to buy this as a kit. You can mix and match, which is nice because they also have different colors. But back to this thing. So this has oil-filled shocks, big squishy tires that can handle a lot of power. I love the look of them. You get a clipless body, just like the 1610S. Comes off nice and easy. Battery provided, which I haven't even looked at yet. I think it's a 2S. Yep, 1600 milliamp hour 2S battery. They do give you 2 batteries. This truck is $160 with 2 batteries, so that's a pretty good deal. So this truck has a 2845, and I believe it's a 3800 kV brushless motor. Now, it's also important to note that the drivetrain on the 1610S is way more stout than the 1610 Pro. Not to say that this is not strong, just that this is like insanely strong is what I'm trying to say. You also get a 45 amp ESC with an independent receiver. This RC is packaged really well. The connectors are all color coded to the truck and they are AMAS. But yeah, the plastics on these chassis are really good looking. Definitely a premium RC or close to one. It's not exactly mini Kraton quality, but it is up there. But speaking of mini Kraton, here's a little comparison for size. They're both 16 scale. My mini Kraton looks a little sad because I blew out the shocks, but at least you get a good size comparison. And for fun, here is the 1610 Pro next to possibly its daddy. So this is the Big Rock 223S and it is 10th scale. And yeah, that is a big difference. What was your mom doing on the Friday night? All right, let's give this thing a quick 2S rip and then we'll go to 3S. Does a little wheelie on 2S. Meow. If you buy one of these little UDIRCs, you definitely want to buy the programming card for it because the brake force on these is super harsh. I don't know why they set it so harsh out the factory, but if you just tap the brakes, whoop, you do a front flip. And I mean like tap, tap. That was a gentle tap. But yeah, this thing's pretty quick on 2S, but I am not a fan of the brakes. Whoa, even in 2S form, this thing's extremely overpowered. And that is pretty fun. All right, what do we got? Stop read, 25 miles an hour. Not too bad. It definitely has a lot of down low power on 2S. Enough for it to do wheelies and standing backflips almost. All right, we are now on 3S power. Gonna make sure it's at to 100%. Should be pretty quick. Not as quick as the 1610S, but up there for sure. Yeah. Whoa. All right, here it comes. Whoa. This truck is super fast. Definitely well over 40. Whoa. Had to turn down the steering dual rate just a little bit. I think I need to rebind this transmitter because for some reason it's like auto braking when I let go of the throttle. And you can actually see that my finger is not on the trigger, but the car is given throttle. So I'm gonna check the rates. Definitely something wrong here. But that's fine. We'll work with what we got. Oh. Oh, and we just lost the wheel. Damn it. I definitely checked the nuts before I took the car out, but we still lost the wheel. Good thing. It's still early spring, so nothing's really green yet, but we found the wheel easily, but we definitely lost everything else. Found the hex for the wheel, but we're missing a pin. Good thing I have some at home, but man, even in pro form, this RC is an absolute animal. Let's just see what it did. Stop read, 1 mile an hour. Wow, so we didn't catch the top speed. That's crazy.
2 hours later.
All right, we are back. Went home, reprogrammed the brake force on it, so should be a lot better now. But man, this thing is super fast for a 16 scale. I think for the normal person, it is definitely plenty fast on 2S, never mind 3. Whoa. Whoa. If you have this thing on 100%, you gotta be really gentle on the throttle. Man. Yeah, you definitely want to give yourself a couple minutes or a couple of battery packs to just get used to how much power this thing has. Because if you don't, you'll have a bad time, but once you get the hang of it, it is pretty fun. All right, stop, read. 41 miles an hour, there we go, now it works. 41 on 3S, this thing is a beast. All right, we're just gonna run this thing on 2S, nothing too crazy. I think the 1610S was the pinnacle of excitement for me when it comes to these little trucks. But we'll see how this thing does on 2S. That might be all it really needs. Oh. Yeah, it is amazing that a car like this can do so good in this K Park on only 2S. Woo! Can't quite do a backflip right here, but I can almost do it. Let's see if we can do it. Nope. Oh, not quite. Not enough power for air control in this one. Definitely need 3S for that. There we go. Hey. I also noticed that the body on this truck is not as strong as the S models. It's already cracking in some spots. So, I don't know. If it were me, I'd probably go with the S right off the gate. But I am being pretty abusive on this thing. There we go, backflip. So I don't blame the body for cracking, but just something to note. The S body is way stronger than this one. All right, threw this thing on 3S, so let's just give it a couple whacks, see how it does. Whoa. Whoa, ha ha ha. All right, there's our backflip. Whoa. Oh, this thing's a beast, man. Definitely a backflip machine on 3S. Whoa! Ooh! How did it handle that? I have no idea. Oh! Whoa! But yeah, if you're gonna do some crazy driving like this on this Pro model, do yourself a favor and just buy a spare body or buy a body from the S model. Because the Pro definitely can't handle this type of jumps, the body. It just cracks instantly. Oh, wow, my God. This thing, it's taking abuse, but the body's clocking out. Full throttle. Perfect, just landed that. I don't know how I did, but somehow I did. But you can see the body, yeah, it's in pain, and the throttle is acting up again. But yeah, a couple more whacks, and then we are done with this thing. It is awesome on 3S. Woo! But just like the S model, it definitely has a learning curve if you want to do stunts and stuff with it. All right, let's give one full trigger rip. Hopefully we won't break it. Oh my God. Woo, we landed it, but wow, that was the highest I've ever sent an RC here. Yeah, that was the last hit for it. The body is done. And I think we locked up the drivetrain, yeah. Oh no, there we go, we loosened it up. Something just wasn't seated right. But yeah, we definitely broke something. Probably the differential. So I'm gonna have to throw in some S differentials in this thing. Gonna do one more send. We'll see what happens. Still good. Man, this thing is tough as nails. Man, this thing just won't die. Very bad landings, but hey, other than differentials, this thing's pretty tough. I made my point. This truck is awesome. I recommend you going with the S model versus this one if you want to do like extreme stuff. But if you do get a body for this, it should hold up to plenty of abusement.